Romania's Marius Copil came back from one set down to score his first win over Stan Wawrinka by the scoreline of 3-6, 7-6, 7-5, 6-4 after 1 hour and 47 minutes at the ATP 250 tournament in Sofia. Wawrinka dropped 19 points on serve and saved 6 of the 7 break points he faced during the match. Wawrinka, who reached the semifinal last year at this tournament, won the first 15 points on his serve and got the first break of love in the 6th game to open up a 4-2 lead. The Swiss player hit 3 service winners in the 9th game to wrap up the first set 6-3. Wawrinka brought up 2 break points in the 3rd game of the 2nd set. Copil fended them off, but he did not convert 3 breakpoint chances in the next game. Copil served well in the following games to set up a tie-break. Both players went on serve with no mini breaks in the first 10 points until 5-5. Copil forced an error from Wawrinka to seal the tie-break 7-5, sending the match to the 3rd set. Copil earned the only break of the decider in the 3rd game, when Wawrinka hit his backhand into the net. Copil converted his 3rd match point, as he was serving at 5-4 to advance to the 2nd round, where he will face either Alexander Lazarov or Fernando Verdasco. Copil beat Wawrinka for the first time in their 3 head-to-head matches. "It's a great win. I did not start the match well. I had some problems with my serve. Somehow I managed to win the tie-break and I was lucky to earn a break in the 3rd set and find a big serve on match point. Last year I served very well here in Sofia and I hope I can keep on doing it," said Copil in the post-match interview. Wawrinka lost for the first time this year in the first round after losing to Roberto Bautista Agut in the quarter-final in Doha and to Milos Raonic in the 2nd round at the Australian Open. "I think it was a really tough match. I played really well in the first set. In the 2nd set I had some chances. He was a little bit better than in the beginning. I made a few mistakes and the same happened in the 3rd set. He played well. Sometimes you lose tough matches. You need to keep practicing and fighting. It was not my night," said Wawrinka. Australia's Matthew Ebden edged past 17-year-old Bulgaria's Adrian Andreev 6-3, 4-6, 7-6. Ebden dropped just 7 points on serve in the first set and never faced a break point. The Australian player got his first break in the 6th game, when Andreev made a backhand error. Ebden held at love, as he was serving at love. Both players traded breaks early in the 2nd set. There were 3 consecutive breaks in the final stages of the 2nd set. Andreev got 2 breaks in the 8th and 10th games to seal the 2nd set 6-4, forcing the match to the decider. Ebden got an immediate break at love in the first game of the 3rd set, but Andreev broke back on his 3rd breakpoint chance in the 8th game to draw level to 4-4, when Ebden made a double fault. Andreev got a mini break to open up a 4-2 lead in the tie-break. Ebden got the mini break back to draw level to 4-4 on the 8th point and won 3 consecutive points from 4-5 down to clinch the 3rd set, when Andreev hit an easy forehand into the net on the 12th point. Karen Khachanov leads the field at the ATP 250 in Sofia a few days after scoring 2 singles wins in the Davis Cup qualifiers against Switzerland and Biel. The 22-year-old Russian player, who won the Paris-Bercy Masters 1000 title last November, will start his Sofia campaign against either Denis Istomin or Matteo Berrettini, who also played in the Davis Cup qualifiers last weekend. Berrettini played very well on grass in Calcutta in his Davis Cup debut, beating Prajnesh Gunneswaran 6-4, 6-3. Istomin lost against Filip Krajinovic 6-2, 6-4 and beat Dusan Lajovic 6-3, 6-4 in his 2nd singles match, but it was not enough to qualify for the Davis Cup finals in Madrid, as Filip Krajinovic beat Senjar Faziev 4-6, 6-3, 6-0 in the 5th and decisive match. If Khachanov overcomes the 2nd round, he could meet last year's Sofia and Basel finalist Marius Copil, Fernando Verdasco or 3-time Grand Slam champion Stan Wawrinka. Roberto Bautista Agut, who won the Sofia final last year beating Mirza Basic in the Dubai ATP 500 tournament later in 2018, started the 2019 season with a title in Doha in the quarter-final at the Australian Open. The Spanish player will face either Australia's Matthew Ebden before a potential clash against Adrian Manarino, Martin Fucsovics, or this year's Sydney finalist Andreas Seppi. The Italian 34-year player won both his singles matches at last weekend's Davis Cup qualifier against India on grass in Calcutta. Bautista Agut is one of the past champions alongside Bosnia's Mirza Basic, who have travelled to the Bulgarian city this week. Last year's winner Basic will face a qualifier before potential clashes against Robin Haas, Dimitar Kuzmanov or third seed Daniil Medvedev in the second round. Medvedev, who won in Sydney, Winston-Salem and Tokyo in 2018, has showed good form in 2019, reaching the final in Brisbane and the fourth round at the Australian Open. 7th seed Gael Monfils will open his campaign against Viktor Troicki. The winner of this match could face either Laszlo Di Geri or Mikhail Kukushkin. Jan-Lennard Struff will face a qualifier before a possible second-round match against 2018 next ATP Finals champion and 2019 Australian Open Stefanos Tsitsipas, who beat Roger Federer in Melbourne before losing to Rafael Nadal.